I hope this is working. Oh, I gotta sign in the chat. God dang it. Signed in the pre-show. Um, Having to sign into things all over again because something decided to go wrong. Yes, it was me. Hmm. No, this has 120 millimeter. Okay. Okay, I got it. Hmm. Unlock shield force? The fuck are they talking about? Oh. Why isn't my volume working? Should be working, but it's not. Piece of shit phone. Stop that. I need a new phone. I need a new phone. I need a table. Okay, that's a CPU, memory, hard drive. Yeah, I need this. Oh, get my name. Oh, I'm right. This. God damn it. Over there. Oh. Oh. I don't know if anybody can hear anything, but. Okay, so the stream has started. Is that what you're telling me? I'm live? Wish the damn picture was a little bit bigger so I could see myself. I need to switch over to OBS and do it that way. I can't see myself in this small picture that yeah, sure, live on this one. All right. Okay. Whew. Okay, we got that snafu fixed. Thank you, Ken. I thought I had things fixed and all set up and done, but apparently I didn't. I still ain't got things today. What the hell? Okay, I don't know what happened here. Oh, Ken's still working on it. As long as you guys can keep watching me, really don't know how long this live stream is gonna be today. I had to take an extra dose of my ulcerative colitis meds because it's not liking me today. So I think I'll do okay. I'm just in a little bit of pain. It's not developed to the point where it did last time, and I hope to God it doesn't. But yeah, I'm a little off key today because my colitis is. You know, what the hell did I eat that made it act up on me? I don't know. Okay, what happened? Look at you. Oh, I had the wrong thing open. Sorry. Then if I lower it up too high, you guys ain't gonna see anything, so I gotta put it back down. Then I'll drop myself down. That's how we'll do this. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not really feeling the best at the moment. So I don't know how long this live stream is gonna go, but hopefully the colitis kind of just behaves itself and doesn't cause too many issues. But if it does, I'll just have to leave and we'll take care of the nasty business and, I don't know, come back later maybe. But weather-wise, we're sunny. That's about all I can say is we're... Hi, Darren. Hello, everybody in chat. I know I told Sean that I would get to this thing, but I don't know, maybe not today. Really not feeling up to it right now. Oh. But anyhow, I was just looking over the parts and I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Do I really want to use that bracket? Yeah, this thing that Sean sent me. I do want to use it, but then again, the quickest way to get this thing up and running quickly is just not use this bracket, but I told him I would use it. But it's got 4 holes in the bracket. What 4 holes are they talking about in the motherboard? Oh, those 4. I take those same screws, use this. You know what? Let's just be adventurous and let's just see how crappy this is gonna go. I don't know. Do you guys see anything? I know you can't see my head. That's gonna be kind of a problem. Oh, this is the Wi-Fi. I don't need that. Ow. You guys still with me? I don't see chat doing much. Is it just quiet and watching me, or is chat not working? I don't have to get a hold of Ken again and see if my chat is working, because I don't see any movement in there. Hey Ken, if you're there, if you guys just, I don't know, wave, do something, say hi. Need to make sure my YouTube is still running, the chat. Take the Wi-Fi out. I won't be using it. S Wi-Fi, or is that? Okay, that's good. Just paranoid on these live streams that things aren't working and things stop working without me knowing it. As long as you're sitting there watching it, and if something does go screwy, no. Tell me in a text message if the stream stopped or something, and we'll have to try to fix it. And put a warning label over the time 16 slot. Yeah, I'm going to remove that Wi-Fi. I don't want to use the Wi-Fi. There has actually been a warning about that on YouTube that this board can kind of get a little warm with the Wi-Fi connected. So they're kind of suggesting just take the Wi-Fi chip out of it, because if you're not going to use Wi-Fi, you don't need to have that chip in there. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Button phone. You're good on the live stream. Okay, good. I'm going to mute it down a little bit. That was max volume. There. It's on just a smidge, so it'll vibrate, but I'll hear it. Anyhow, where was I? Oh, yes, I was going to show you the... right there. It's the Wi-Fi card, and there's the screw to it. No, the screw's on the bottom. Sorry. I'm just going to take this out because I'm not going to use Wi-Fi. Not necessary for me to use Wi-Fi. There is so much metal in these apartments that if I used Wi-Fi... yeah, it doesn't go. So I'm lucky my phone works on it as well as it does. Okay, I gotta quit paying attention to the phone. There's a thing I gotta find. I don't want that on there. That's a different setup. It's kind of different. Should have picked it up by the sides. I kind of scraped my finger on the... yeah, it looks alright, but I kind of touched the pins a little bit, but I think it's alright. That's different. I don't know about this jibbly bit when the thing comes down and it doesn't pop this up automatically. Or maybe I'm looking at it wrong. I don't know. All those homies are watching. Hey, hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Anybody out there? Now, I should have looked because there is no indication here at all where that arrow was on that thing. This, it's in the bottom left. But if it was like this, I think it was like that, then put the arrow at the opposite end. That's what I thought. But that's what we'll do. For now, I'll deal with the bracket crap later. I'm just going to get this thing built and get it fired up, and then I'll go back and maybe put that goofy, whatchamacallit on it. So I hope you're all having a good day. And by the way, welcome to the show. It's Rick's Tech Pub, by the way. It's what I've titled it. We just talk about anything with technology. Anything that's got a chip in it is what I say. That's what we talk about. I like technology. We talk about anything, actually, but the main topic should be tech stuff. Anything that's got a chip in it, you know. You start getting into the cars department, you're going to lose me, because I know these newer cars, and the cars have for a while run on chips. Don't get me started on that. I'm not even preparing to talk about that, because I know nothing about it. Computer building, monitors, mice, keyboards, whatever, we're all good to go on that. But there's some stuff that's just over my head, and I'm just going to tell you, I don't want to talk about it. Sorry I had to destroy the box, but I'm out of patience. And I'm just not thinking right. My colitis is really starting to get a grip on me. But like I said, I just took some more meds, so it should be okay. Should be. Doesn't mean it will be. But it should be okay. Fingers crossed that nothing goes wrong. And look at this chip. You know, I see a speck on there, so I could have a slight pin that's slightly bent. They wipe my finger on the fucking thing. I don't know if that's a speck on there or if there is a pin that's slightly bent. Looks like there could be a pin slightly. Actually, there's more than one. You know what? Cancel that. I think they're fine. That's just that one area right there up at the could be slightly askew. Just ever so slightly. And you can barely see it. That's why you guys don't rub your fingers on the CPU things. I brought this up, my middle finger kind of... and I don't think it did enough significant damage to hurt it. Well, I'll find out. I just don't like this latching mechanism. I don't like this at all. This should have been redone, I think. I can see why they did it that way, but it's not like the other ones I'm used to. Oh, where is that goddamn arrow? I'm not seeing it. Oh, yes, I am. right there. So that means go like this. Don't seem right, but the brackets, see here, are here. I did touch the. Okay. I think that's right. I don't know the arrow orientation on this. That's what's confusing me. And it's not really letting me know. Oh, MSI, I don't like you. You're not making this perfectly clear like Gigabyte does. You're starting to irritate me. It says right there, so that means it's just not telling me at all. No indication on this that's saying which way is up and which way is down. Because there's circles on all four corners of the CPU. But which one is the arrow? Top left, you guys? Is that what you think? That's what I think. So that's how we're going to do it. We can adjust it later if we need to, but I do believe that's how it goes in there. I do believe. Well, we've got to believe now, because it's no going back now. I think I've already pooched the board by touching the pins. Just hope I didn't, but I think I did. One thing you just don't do is you don't do what I did. Oils can affect its chip, but shouldn't have done that. I don't like this setup at all. MSI does this. Nope, I don't like how that feels. It is binding immediately. Yeah, it's binding immediately. It won't even... But we'll get it figured out, guys. We're going to figure it out. For some reason, that is just not sitting right. The minute I hit that lever on here, I immediately hit resistance. I mean, the second I get to here, it won't go any further. I mean, it wants to, but I'm going to break something if I do. How can that be? I did happen it wrong. That's goofy how they have me putting this in. You know what? It's the way they say it goes, because I just found the arrow on the CPU and this bracket. It's not where I would have put it. That's what confused me. Now it's okay. Then again, why? According to that, it is incorrect. Whew, got it. I'll deal with this bracket thing. I'll deal with it later. I just need to study the instructions and watch a few YouTube videos, and I'll put this on at a later date. But do I really need to use this? Do I really need to? You guys probably need to answer that question if I need to use this anti-bending bracket. I mean, I don't want to, so you guys tell me, what do you think? Should I use it or just forget about it? I'm thinking about just forgetting about it and not using it, but I don't want to offend anybody, so people get mad at me for not using it, but how's the build going? MSI is doing things that I don't really like. It took me a while to get the CPU on it, and I rubbed my finger on the pins itself, so this may work or it may not. I don't know. I don't think it will. What should I put in next? I mean, it's not that bad, guys. It'll work. It's just slightly more downforce and bending. Just get that one pin looks a little bent out of shape. Not too bad, not enough for me to say, oh no, I think it's fine. I say that and I power it on and kaboom. NVMe. I might have to get out the manual. I need to look at something. Verify something. Because I am not sure. I know you guys can't see me too well. I just not good at this. Not good at video camera stuff. Oh yeah, it's got its own eye up. Okay, yeah. This is gonna go awfully. This is gonna go downhill quick. Because I've never worked with an MSI board before. I'm used to Gigabyte, and MSI does things for me a little bit differently than I'm not used to how MSI is doing things. So this is the first time using an MSI board in many years. I think the last MSI board I had for about a week, and then I gave it to size. I said, get rid of this thing. I don't want it. It was about 12 years ago. I didn't like it then. I don't know if I'm going to like this one. It's almost 12 years ago that I had that MSI board, and right off the bat it was acting flaky on me, so I got rid of it. When I don't trust something to work right, I will get rid of it because I don't want the responsibility or the headache of something going wrong with it. So I was supposed to take my bike in to get it for its tune-up, but I got my mom called, and then I got a bunch of other calls, and I really don't feel like doing anything because my colitis is bugging me. I don't know why. Last time I know why it acted up on me. It's because of that pepperoni pizza I had. Should not have done that. Should not have done that. And I don't know if you guys have heard of Basalicide. That's the medication I'm on for it. 1,000-some milligrams or whatever. This one and this one. That's how I'm gonna do it. Might be right, might be wrong. Feels like I got it in there right. 2 clicks. I hate this plastic. Sorry, I don't mean to be ignoring you guys. I'm just kind of concentrated on getting this thing, as Carrie would say, prepped for its nuclear days. When I power it on, it goes kaboom. Right now, let's. You can do this sitting down. All these parts you're seeing me use, I've never used before, so that's why I'm a little confused as how this all goes together. I've never used these parts. It seems like I don't know what I'm doing, because you're right, I don't. I don't use team group memory or whatever kind of memory this is. I use Corsair Vengeance usually, but I don't know if Corsair Vengeance is capable with this motherboard. I might try it. I have some 32 gig in the desk. I might take it out and try to see if it'll work, but what else do we want to do? I think I'm done. Except for the NVMe. And I'm going to take out the Wi-Fi card. I am not going to use Wi-Fi on this. Nope, nope, nope. So I hope everybody's having a good day so far. I'm doing okay. I really am. And just my colitis is kind of acting up and kind of flared up on me about an hour ago, and I was having to deal with my mom and a few other phone calls and trying to get OBS set up and running, and so I kind of ran out of time, ran out of patience. So other than that, I'm doing all right. Hey, Ski Man, how are you doing today? Yeah, they do. Ulcerative colitis and Crohn's. I don't have the Crohn's, but I've heard that can be just as bad. At least that's what I've heard in the rumors in the rumorville. People said you don't want to get that Crohn's. It's just as bad as UC. Yeah. Kind of how I am. Kind of doing fair. Kind of lost my interest in doing things all of a sudden for some reason. Colitis is just kind of distracting me at the moment. But I'm doing alright. I mean, I'll survive. I'll probably just have a horrible evening. Maybe not. I don't know. Depends on how I feel around 8 or 9. which I should probably in 25 minutes, probably end the live stream and go lay down for a while, see if I can get this pain to go down. But I want to look at the manual for MSI. Why did they give you such small manuals for Intel? Why do they do this? Why? And it's not English. It's okay. Where's English? Where is English? All right. I know how to install a CPU. Is that all this news is telling? We'll have to talk about this on the Zoom homies tonight, because I don't know. It's the anti-bending bracket, whatever you call it. The CPU bending correct frame. That's what they call it. I just want to make sure and be in the Zoom homies tonight to put this on so I do it right. I've never dealt with one of these before. Never. I do want to use it, but I'm not going to do it alone and F it up. So. NVMe. What did I do with it? You see what I did with the NVMe? Yes, I don't... Never mind. Found it. Hey, William. How you doing? Hey, Rick. There's a 2 guide pin on the CPU socket that line up with the CPU cutoffs. Do not use that bottom bracket from Sean. Well, that's gonna piss him off, but okay. Why am I throwing my SSD? Put this over here. Team Group Lite. What the fuck is this thing? This is the strangest NVMe I've seen. T-Force C40 440 Lite. T-Force by so he got me Team Group memory, Team Group NVMe. Alrighty, we'll give it a shot. Everything's Team Group in this build, I guess. That didn't dawn on me till right now. Everything's Team Group. Team Group memory, NVMe, memory. Definitely don't let me forget to take that Wi-Fi card out. Well, yeah, it might, but I don't know. If I'm gonna end up installing it wrong and wrecking everything, then I'd rather not. I've never put one in, and I don't know. There's no instructions to that thing, is there? That's what I need is physical readable instructions, but last I knew, there's no instructions for it. Unless they're in here. See, the instructions are on here, but there's a label and a sticker covering it up so I can't read or see what it says. It does show you how, but yeah, the instructions. Right there, but it's got a sticker, 2 stickers covering it up, so I don't know how to do that, so that's not gonna happen until I get a group of people with me and they kind of supervise me on how to do that, because I probably already F the board by accidentally bumping the pins, although they look fine. There's just one that looks a little skewy. I don't like this bracket thing they have on the MSI board. I don't like how that works. The CPU release lever. I don't like how they've got it. And Gigabyte, you ring up this lever, that thing flips up on its own. This one doesn't do that. I had to reach down there, and I did it wrong, and one of my fingers, one of these two, bumped off the pins lately. I wasn't used to doing that, and I think it's fine. We'll see if it is. Where's my knife? I need a razor blade is what I need. You remove the 4 screws for the flip up. Remove it. Yeah, I know it's not really needed, but I don't know. People keep telling me here that it is, and I don't know. I'll try it. I might try it later. I don't know. It's just 4 screws. It just doesn't make any sense. How would I? Oh, you know what? I need a star. Those are not regular screws. I need to find something to take those screws out. They're 6-sided star screws. And I don't think I have anything that would do that. No, I don't think I do. Now watch, this is going to prove me wrong. Because I do have what they're asking for. I think. It's one of these. Stars, whatever they're called. This is why I thought I wouldn't be able to do this. I don't think I have what I need to take that bracket out. Oh, this is going to piss me off if I do not have the right one. This is just going to flippin' irritate me. I didn't think about that. Ha! I do have one, but do I really want to do this? Do I really want to? I don't want to fuck this up, guys. I really don't. I like the CPU sitting right where it's at. Yeah, but then what does that connect to on the bottom? Oh, that plate is in there. You know what, guys? I changed my mind. We're going to attempt this. But if it all goes south, don't blame me. Do not come back at me and say, I told you not to do it. Like, well, do I listen? Not always. Screwdriver, Phillips. I don't need that. What's going to do that too is take that drive thingy out. Yeah, I like this one. Got a light. Sorry for blinding you if it did. Then torque level 1, yes. Reverse. Yeah. We're under pressure. Yes, we are. Guys, don't let me lose these screws. And I will forget where I put them. Really? Stripped out that quick? I think I just stripped out that screw. It would not retighten. You guys see there's 4 screws of this damn thing. I don't see it. No 4 screws to that thing at all. No, there isn't. What did I do with the other 2 screws? Found them. Then what I do with the okay. This is something I've never done before, guys, so please excuse me if I seem like I don't know what I'm doing. Because I'll gladly admit on this one, I don't know what the most people say, they've been doing this for how many years? Well, that's true. But this is all new stuff to me. I've never dealt with this kind of setup before. Even though everybody says it's no different than the other one. They gave me the Allen wrench I needed. I didn't think they would do that. Nice compact electric. Yeah, it's nice. I do like it. Now, do I put this in before the CPU, or do I take the CPU and which way does this go? It doesn't go that way. It does go that way. Here's the part that I'm not gonna like. I'm getting to hold this bracket thing on. Hold that on at the same time. You want to talk about not being fun? Just this part. Now I know why they gave me that manual one. You don't want to take a screwdriver to this. Electric screwdriver. Drop some screws. I'm going to have to go find those. Got one. Got two. This is kind of nerve-wracking. I didn't expect it to be this way. It'll work, but that's not my phone ringing. At this point, I won't answer my phone. It's Ames out in the hallway. It's Ames. Last time I said his name loud enough like that, you mentioned me? Yeah, I did, but I wasn't talking about you. It was just. Back then, I was talking kind of loud and I said something and. He apparently heard it. He said, "You mentioned me?" Yeah, I was talking about Ames. He aims. Oh. Although that's not really the truth. The truth of the matter is, yes, I was talking about him. And that was the quickest way for me to get out of trouble. Because, it's not even aligned. Fucking. Sorry for swearing, guys, but. Not exactly going as planned. Come on, start biting. Don't want to put too much torque on these because even though it is a frame, you can still bend the living tarnations out of it if you over torque it. So, like you guys have heard before, just snug them up. Don't take it and just arm muscle it because you will break it. I do have some people come over here and do their own builds. So I gotta get my other table out. But, watch them how they do it, and if they got any questions they can ask. But every once in a while I have people do their computer builds up here if they're kind of not sure how to do it. So I'll bring it up here. I'll guide you through it. This is what you shouldn't be doing, is what I'm doing right now. Using this end of it and turning, because I get a lot more force, but I won't know how much force I'm actually putting on screw. So I'm just going to snug them up lightly. Do not overdo this. That's something I got to get across to you, because I've seen people take this and they go a whole full circle on it. No. But by then, it's too late. They already tightened it and they went a full circle, another full circle, and nope. I don't know how, but I was able to get him out of a snafu he got himself into. He started bending things and breaking things, but I got it all worked out. Kept going, but so I keep telling him, don't arm wrestle everything. You don't need to put so much force on it. Just snug up the screws. Well, what do you mean snug them up? When the screw stops, you've gone far enough. Oh! See that right there, that screw, that right there, it stopped. Don't go any further. That one stopped. That one stopped. There, that one stopped. All the further you need to go. Don't need to overdo it. And CPU don't work well. Well, maybe it is, but does the Assassin cooler come with its own thermal paste? Because if it doesn't, we've got a problem, Houston. I may have to go get thermal paste, and I need to clean that anyhow. And I don't have any alcohol here at the moment. I've got Q-tips. No alcohol. And does that come with its own thermal paste? Kind of hoping it does. Nice compactly, yeah, okay. What the hell did I do with my regular screwdriver? Phillips. I'll be paying attention to you guys here in about a couple minutes here, because I don't want to go too much longer. I'm really wanting to just say ouch. Ow. What the hell did I do with it? Okay, there, Sean Gallagher. You should be happy. I used your CPU bracket against others' advice, but I did it anyhow because you did send it to me. I am going to use it, but I really don't. I just see people worry too much about their CPU temps. You got to use a bracket so your temps don't get too high. You think I give up? It's not going to get too hot, guys. I don't know why they were insisting I have to use that bracket. A lot of people are saying I shouldn't, and I don't know. I'll try it. That's all I'll give you. That's all I'll say is I'll try it, and if I don't like it, it's coming off. I can't find my Phillips screwdriver. It disappeared on me somewhere. Found it. Mountain Dew. Don't get your daily dose of the dew. Need something magnetic. Need something magnetic. Really? Not magnetic. So I'm taking the Wi-Fi card out. And I'll put it in the box. So that if at some point I want to sell this board, I'll put the Wi-Fi card back in it. But I've heard about the snafus with using the Wi-Fi. It heats up that part of the board. At times it can, not always, but I'd rather be safe than sorry and not have a board that's getting too hot because the Wi-Fi card is overcooking itself. Hey, Greg. Thank you guys for all showing up. I do greatly, 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 greatly appreciate it. Not that you're watching a guy that knows what the hell he's doing today, because these all new parts are messing with my head. I'm used to Gigabyte, Samsung. I know they all install the same, but yet they're different parts, so I worry of their longevity, of how long their team groups got. And okay, what I'm worried about is the board itself. Frequent returns with this board, so we'll see. That's all we can do is just wait and see. Hit the power button and then fingers crossed that it starts up. I've had my fair share of new builds that did not start up. So I'm not gonna build it and then wait a month and a half because I'm afraid to turn it on and the fear that it won't start. I know some people do that. They get it all built and they put it off in the closet because they don't want to hit the power button. They're literally afraid of facing that scenario of a build not starting, so they put it in the closet. Wow, okay. I need a standoff. I bet you them buggers didn't give me one. Where's the accessory parts for this board? Because you would think they would have put an NVMe screw in there. They didn't. No standoff, no screw. You've got to be effing kidding me. Seriously, Team Group, you didn't give me the necessary tools to install this thing? And there's none in the box. I didn't see anything in that. Yeah, they did not give me a screw or anything for that. This is just to the Wi-Fi. This box here. That's all that was in there. I have other ways of doing it. You know, duct tape works well for one thing. But, dang it. I think we're going to have to stop on the NVMe because I don't have a standoff. I'll make one. I've got a box of standoffs up there. I'm not going to do that on a live stream and bore you guys any more than what you've been bored already. So, I'm going backwards, not forward, guys. Yeah, I'll keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Wanna keep it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to keep that damn thing on there or not. For one thing, it's not sitting level. The CPU's at a slight, I can see this end is just a little bit higher than this. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just an optical illusion. Maybe I'm making it look, but I don't think it's sitting flush, really. Doesn't look like it to me. I mean, I could be wrong, but to me, that looks like this end is lower than this end. Let's turn it around. Look at the opposite. Yeah, see it. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Maybe I'm just paranoid, but I don't know, guys. I really don't. It looks off to me. And it doesn't seem like it's sitting right. I mean, this end looks lower than this end. This end of the CPU is sitting up higher. Not by much, but I am seeing a difference in height. So we may have to, on the Zoom homies tonight or whenever, take a look-see at that and make sure I'm not seeing an optical illusion. Like I said, I think maybe it is sitting right, but to me, like I said, maybe I'm seeing things. But this side looks lower. On this side. I don't know. I just hope I have that CPU installed correctly. That's the only thing that would screw it up. But I know I do. The two arrows line up. So I've got it in there straight. I just don't know why I'm seeing this corner is lower than this end. Then this corner here opposite is higher than this corner over here. So I don't know if it's sitting flush, perfectly level, because it doesn't look like it to me. Maybe I'm imagining things. We'll just take it as I'm seeing things. Turns out I'm not. It completely blows up. Yeah, we'll have to figure out something with this NVMe, guys. I'll have to find a screw and a standoff, and why, they should have provided that. They really should have. Hold it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Would it be in the Peerless Assassin box? No, it wouldn't. MSI, why'd you do this to me? Why? Because now I gotta go through all my screws up here. Got these screws. I have NVMe screws in it and standoffs. Then I've got this box here that I can check through. Now again, I'll do that on the same homies tonight. So I'll have to put this off into the corner over on the table over there, just kind of cover it up so the dust and dirt don't get until I can figure out that NVMe issue. I thought they would have provided that, but apparently I'm wrong. And I don't like it when I'm wrong. I like to be at least halfway as accurate on what I say, and here I'm just lying to you guys, saying it goes this way, it goes that way, and yet it can't go that way. So again, I'm sorry if my information is a little skewed. It'd be a lot better with Gigabyte, Samsung, and regular parts, but like I said, we'll get through it. We'll get through this. We will somehow. Fingers crossed that this works. I just don't like how that thing is sitting. Just do not like how it is sitting in that thing at all. It's really, really bugging me. This does not look like... Well, it is hard to tell. It looks like it kind of is flush and level. But then again, you look at it at this angle, like this. Let's do the fingernail test, see if... Yeah, I can smoothly put my finger right over the CPU. This edge, I can't, so this end is up higher than that end. This end is lower than that end. So it's sitting kind of cockeyed. Kind of bowed, to be honest with you. Which is why it worries me. It's acting like it's sitting in there, and it's bowing the CPU a little bit. At least that's what I think. I just don't like how that's sitting in there. Maybe it's how it's how it's supposed to be. But you know what? To be honest with you, yeah, I'm right. This end is higher than this side. This is flush against the motherboard. I can't see a gap. On this side, I can. Maybe again, I'm imagining things, but it just doesn't seem right to me. So, as much as I've touched the top of the CPU, I need to get alcohol and cleaning swabs and whatever and clean the top of the CPU. Because I've really fingered it up. Oils all over my fingers, and well, that sucks about that NVMe. It did not give me anything to Wi-Fi card. So maybe I need to take back what I said. Maybe there's a small bag in here. I take back what I... You're kidding me. Yes, sir? Yes? What? Yeah? That silver plate on the back of the motherboard? Yeah? What? The motherboard? The motherboard? I just did. I am if you'd look at the damn thing. Yeah, I bought the bracket around the. Yes. Yes, and there's the bracket. Okay. To me, it's probably an optical illusion. To me, I'm just being fussy. It looks. It's probably sitting in their level. I'm just being. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Catch you later. Alrighty. That was interesting. So, where was I? Oh, now I bet you I lost them. Oh, I'm about ready to call it quits on the live stream. I'm really just ready to say, you know what? I'm just gonna go to fucking bed. I'm just not really feeling good. My colitis is acting up on me. I can't find what I did with those. Okay, so they did provide the screws. I'll have to take back what I said in chewing out MSI. But still, that's one thing I do agree with Carry On. That should be on the board automatically. You shouldn't have to do what I did and go looking for it. That, to me, I do agree with him on. So they snafu'd on that one. Bad MSI, bad. They're doing things that I'm not accustomed to the way it's done, so... You need to change your ways, MSI, because I don't like you. Do not like you. I'm sorry to the people that do like MSI, but this is ridiculous. Should never, ever, ever have to be this way. Well, I guess I should say that's my opinion. I'm not saying that's the way it is. I'm just giving you my opinion that MSI can go shove it up there. And again, I do apologize to the people that do like MSI. I'm just not accustomed to them. The way they do things is a little bit goofy, in my opinion. And just how I think. I like to think differently than everybody else because everybody likes to seem. And I understand why people are starting to go to the cheaper, lower end parts because the prices are getting so high. I do understand that. But yet, if you're wanting the optimal performance out of anything, I don't care if it's a car, your grandma's go-kart or whatever. Best thing to do. Really? And put this in upside down? No. You know the cutout that's on here? That little slit? That's on the opposite side on the board. So I'd have to put it in upside down. That's goofy. Yeah, I can see it right here. Slot is on this side, not this side. MSI. There's another slap to the face. Why did you do that? I like my labels facing up. That's not how it is on this. Yeah, that's how it goes in there. The slot. Wow. I must say, I'm not impressed. I am not impressed at all. You know, you people are thinking, well, what did MSI do to piss you off? It's just their arrangement on the board. I don't like it. Um, you know, and again, I'm being particularly fussy because I'm used to my standard of how things for me go. MSI is kind of taking that and tipping on its head. Because this is not how I normally do things. Most of it, yes, but a couple things here I just don't agree with. And I'm not going to agree with it. I think it's wrong. The bracket, this thing, for one thing, how it came up, and I don't like that. Okay, I'll stop bitching before people start yelling at me. Alright, that's tight. Sorry, I shouldn't drop it right by the microphone. Shouldn't do that. And that screw. Where's the screw? Okay, it's right there. Well, I wish these M.True screws were not so tiny. It really makes me nervous because me and Mike were up here doing something with a motherboard and I dropped the M.2 screw. It took us 40 minutes to find it. It's like, well, I could vacuum the floor. It'll eventually find it. Like, no, don't do that. You know, we found it, but it slid under the desk here and was over on the other side. So it kind of leapfrogged across the floor and then came up and hid behind the table of the desk. We didn't see it. We couldn't find it. We knew it was in this area somewhere. We just didn't know it was over here. It had leapfrogged over there somehow. How did it do that? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, buddy. I do not know how this tiny little screw got that far. I hate these screws. Hate them, hate them, hate them. Oh, and I noticed to Brian Lightfoot, California, your package delivery thing did not show up today. So someone might want to send him a quick note and let him know it didn't show up. I got no phone call. I went down there once already. No package from Walmart. No call from Walmart. Unless they did what he thought they were going to do and mail it to his house. I thought he had that straightened out. He may want to check his notes or whatever and kind of get in contact with the right people. And just make sure it went where he said it was going to go, because I don't know. Maybe it did show up and I just haven't gone down there for the second time because I needed to do the live stream, you know. And according to the manual, you have the 2 minutes. Yeah, I found them, Ken. I just didn't realize they were back in the box. Under this thing. They were kind of tucked in there and I didn't see them. They went back in there the second time. Boom. Found them. I need to check the manual again. There it is. The board's all done. I just gotta clean the top of the CPU, put the cooler on it. I don't know if you guys answered that question, if this comes with its own thermal. Hey, Long Dog. Great choice. Yeah, it's MSI. Yeah, Long Dog. I kind of got a different opinion about it. I'm just not used to using this kind of equipment. I'm kind of on the other side of the fence, and I use the Gigabyte Samsung. The normal parts Kerry used to stick to, and now he's kind of jumping all over. He used to have a standard, the only certain parts in. Now he's kind of using whatever. It's Gigabyte memory or Team Group memory, Team Group, NVMe, Intel. Okay, where's the box? It's an i5 14th gen Intel unlocked i5 14600K at the LGA of 1700. That's just for Long Dog and anybody that didn't hear the kind of specs I have in here. 64 gigs of RAM. This is a 2 terabyte MAME. I can't tell now because the fucking thing is upside down. God, it's windy out there. That's why my apartment is so. We got that northwest wind again, and it's going right through my air conditioner because I can see my towels moving. I'll show you what I mean. Turn you guys around real quick. That's my air conditioner covered up by the towel. You can kind of see it there. It's the air conditioner. And that towel is literally moving. That's how I know it is a windy day outside here in Brainerd, Minnesota. Land of Paul Bunyan, as some of you people may know the story of Minnesota and how all the 10,000 lakes got created. You could thank Paul Bunyan for that. Paul Bunyan and the Babe the Blue Ox. That's the story I've heard ever since I was a child. They had the Paul Bunyan Amusement Center in Baxter. They have now since moved 9 miles east because now they have a Kohl's where Paul Bunyan Amusement Center used to be. Oh, damn, I can't answer my own question. What do I have? Wait a minute, where's the box? I think it's a 2 terabyte drive, I think. I want to know so I can write down my parts and the part number and exactly what I have. So that this will not be forgotten. And also, I'm going to do something for you guys watching this stream. I'm going to have something on the wall over there. Something that's going to have, not in money wise, but contributors to people that give things, send things for a computer build. Because to be honest with you, that's the last build I've got, folks. I don't know what we're going to do on live streams after this. I don't have anything to build. So if you guys have any ideas or things you want to send me for review or whatever, I can do that. But again, I'm not good at the reviews because it's a project I don't know about, something I've never seen, something I've never used. How am I going to give you my blessed opinion? But that's kind of what I'm heading for. And then I'll put all the contributors to everything on the wall and supporters, subscribers. Yeah, I got ideas. Oh boy, do I have ideas. I just don't know if any of them are going to work. So that's why I need your guys' help and the Zoom homies at night, and we'll hash through this stuff, and eventually we're going to come up with something that's going to be pretty flippin' awesome. There's just nothing here right now because I just started doing live streams, 2 days ago? So give me some time to catch up with the ideas I have in my head. I'll slowly present things as we go. But yeah, got this build. I just hope to hell that Sean's happy I use his support bracket, even though I'm not happy with it. I don't like how it's sitting in there. And like I said, maybe it's an optical illusion. Maybe I'm imagining things, but this end here looks lower than this end here, and this end here is higher than this end, so it looks like it took the CPU and just kind of bent it a little bit in the middle. It wasn't supposed to. This bracket was supposed to avoid that. But it looks like that's what it did. These ends and opposite are lower than these two. I don't know. Maybe, like I said, optical illusion. And I'm going to leave it as that. It's just, I'm imagining things. I'm just paranoid because I haven't used that bracket before. So when it looks off to me, yeah, I think I'm imagining things. I think it's fine. But we'll do the cooler, and actually, let's do that assassin. I'm going to do a review and my ideas. I need to catch up with my head about the cooler. So that's the next thing we are going to discuss. After I put a few of these precious screws and everything away, so I don't lose them. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna have to double and triple check, but I don't know. I really, 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 really don't know. It just looks wonky. I've got the CPU bracket incorrect because it's got the arrow with the arrow on the CPU and the arrow on the board. So I've got it all lined up correctly. It's just, like I said, Long Dog, I think I'm just imagining things because thank God it fell right there. this bracket thing is all new to me, so I'm probably projecting it as being bad without giving it a fair shake. To me, it looks batshit crazy. Not look right to me at all. And if I really get to thinking of it, the fucking back's gonna come off there. I'm trying to get the NVMe screw. Oh, I did that wrong. The NVMe screw into this little. Alright, screw it. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna put this. So, how's our weather today compared to the other day? I think we're above 0. I think. I can't really check on my weather right now, so. Someone want to look up the weather for Brainerd, Minnesota and tell me what my temp is? I think we're above. I just got that message from Ken again. It does not go on the bottom. I guess receipt. How could it not go on the bottom? I don't quite understand that. Hope that's an old text message there, Ken, but because my phone vibrated and went, which means I got a new text, and the latest one from you says to not go on the bottom, but I think we established that it does. If I'm understanding things correctly. So like I said, the whole thing I'm worried about is probably over nothing. But these are all new parts for me, and I'm just want to go back to what I'm used to using. Samsung. Come on, people. I'm on a live stream here. That's an old message. All right. Thank you. They don't mind Ken messaging me. I thought that was somebody else from Bumblefucked Egypt. I don't want to talk to today. So I think we're set to go. I just got to do the. I did say I was going to do the Fearless Assassin. This whole thing with MSI putting this in there is just ridiculous. I'm not gonna put it in there. I'm just running out of patience, guys. I really am. I'm having to deal with new stuff here that I'm not quite familiar with, and MSI European regulatory notices. What the hell does that mean? European notice regulatory notices. Really? That's all it is about regulatory notices? Nothing else? Oh, please tell me this is something I can throw in the garbage. Do I really need to keep this? No. Garbage. Quick installation. MSI motherboard. Got instructions here that I'm just going over, even though everything's done. The motherboard in the case. IO shield in the case. Speaking of the IO shield, what did I do with that thing? Sitting here. Please tell me it's into you. Uh-oh. I know you guys are thinking, look in the box. Okay, I'll look in the box, but I don't think... Never mind, I found it. It was in the box. I thought I took it out. That's why I kind of jumped to conclusions there. Thought it was on the desk here, and it's not. Peerless Assassin. I've never looked at one of these before, so I don't like how these webcams work. They go in the opposite direction than you do. So I have to move forward because I'm moving backwards. Or move backwards to move forward for you guys. It's backwards. I don't like it. I move forward when you see me moving forward. I move back, but it does the opposite. I don't like webcams. Maybe, Ken, is there a way to adjust that so that when I move forward, it shows you guys moving forward? But maybe there isn't. Okay, there's the two fans. Wait a minute. Fan there, a fan there, and a fan there. That can't be. They said there was two fans with this thing, didn't they? That's gotta be the accessory box with the screws and everything on. One fan there, one fan there. Accessory box, right? Right. Just say right. Agree with me. Do they give instructions for this thing? You would think they would. Or am I gonna have to just wing it? And, oh, never mind. Nope. Oh, for God's sakes, please don't tell me these are the instructions. They are. Tiny print. Actually, no, wait a minute. Not tiny print. Large print. See the print on there? It's bigger than I thought it was. I didn't think it was that big. Let's start off with Intel and 1200. Wait a minute, where you put the mounting plate for the CPU is where I put the support bracket. The anti-bending bracket that took those 4 screws. So how in the... So that's why I'm glad I left the instructions, because I was kind of afraid they were going to say that. Remember that bracket that I just put on? And the 4 screws that go around it? 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. Okay. Wrong instructions. I do see 4 holes, so maybe it is. Ah, okay. It pretty much copies the Mugen 5. You take the bracket on the back of the motherboard, put it toward the motherboard. Then you take these screws, those like thumb screws, you put those on top of the motherboard. And that secures this back plate on. Okay, I got it. Got it. It's just like the Mugen 5, pretty much. Yeah, that's what it does. What do you... No, wait a minute. I need to find the bracket thing that goes on there. What did I do with that? I took that off and put it somewhere. Or do they give you a bracket? If they don't, I don't have mine. Okay, they do. Okay. All right, we're good to go on that. I just not remember how companies do things, the way they're... It'd be nice if they would have labeled what's on the box, like, here what's included, so I don't have to open it and look what bracket is in. So the brackets that I need are in here for Intel and AMD. As you're well aware, you can probably do both, depending on what you have. If you have AMD or Intel, they have both brackets in that box, and both brackets for the motherboard. So with that being said, well, have I really gone? And we'll go 2 hours. We'll go to 4 o'clock, and then I think I'll hang it up. So I'll just quickly put this stuff away, and we'll have a little bit of chit chat, and let you guys go. And again, I do want to appreciate everybody that's been here today. I know it's been a little bit of a nerve-wracking show because, again, I'm around new parts. I've never dealt with MSI. I don't like how they do their CPU bracket release thing that was originally on the board. I don't like it. I have to... That's why I said maybe, possibly, I may have touched one of the pins by accident. My peripheral vision isn't as crisp and clear as it should be. So I thought I was further away, and I said, whoops. I thought I was further away, and I just very, very lightly bounced my finger off of it. I don't think I did any damage. I think we'll let it go at that. I think we'll just... Oh my god, my desk is a mess, guys. Holy crap. I could just wish I could show you the picture of the bombshell that went off on you. Holy crap. Oh, if I got some cleaning to do on the Zoom Halloween show tonight. Oh my god. Because, yeah, it's 4 o'clock. I should run downstairs and check a couple of things. We appreciate live streams and edits. Well, thank you, Ski Man. I'm glad you showed up. Yes, Long Dog, I have a 1700 socket. Intel. Read that, Long Dog. What does it say? Read it very carefully. It says LGA 1700 right there. That's what I'm using. That's what I've got. They do suggest, I guess, the anti-bending bracket to put further firm pressure down on it, but that don't look like it's going to be firm square pressure. Like I said, I just fear this end is higher than these two ends are higher than these two. So it may have taken the CPU when I put that bracket on and just slightly bent it. That's what it looks like to me. I'm probably an optical illusion. It's probably just fine, but to me it don't look fine. But I'm probably just got it in my head that I'm doing it wrong, and I know I'm doing it right. But just these brackets, these anti-bending brackets or anti-force brackets. I've never used one, so I don't know I have it in the right, but I mean, I'll do my reviews tonight on the Zoom homies. I'll take this all back apart. Or still just the CPU bracket and the CPU. I want to take that back out and just make sure it's in there correctly, because I don't know. I do believe I have it in there correctly, but as rumor would have it, you'll screw it up. I probably will. I'm just as doubtful as Ken Stout doing computer builds, but again, this is MSI. I know you say they all all the same, but that bracket thing, I'm not pleased with it. I really am not happy with it. So, Jim KJ39 or whatever you are, join us on the Zoom homies tonight. I need your advice. Is this bracket thing really necessary? I mean, I'm really think I'm wasting my time with it. So if someone can send him a note and have him just join for like 10 minutes, I just have one question for him. This is really, really fucking necessary. I don't think it is. I don't like how it looks in there. I just don't. These two ends are lower than these two ends. It looks like it took the CPU and just slightly bent it. I don't know, maybe I'm imagining things, but if I had more light for you guys, you could see that. There's the hold down bracket around the CPU. There's the 4 screws you can see. If you can see the screws. And here's the back, those 4 screws that I was talking about. Or, well, I can't point to them, but the 4 holes for the bracket that I have to put on are there. There's the I/O part. So I think it'll work. I think it'll do fine. If not, I've got my gift certificate. I'll go and buy another motherboard. And I'd like to have one that works. I just want to see how long it lasts. I've got enough money to buy a new board, so if this one blows up on me, I'll just go buy another one. I don't want it to be like that, but the CPU pins might be pooched. Because when I was taking the bracket thing off, I bounced my fingers off the pins and shenanigans. The shenanigans continue. But I again, guys, I think it's fine. I think when I power it on, it'll do fine. I'm just paranoid, overly paranoid about things I shouldn't be paranoid about. Should see me when I do those $2,000-3,000 builds. I'm just, am I gonna break this? I just get so doing those. I mean, I get through them, but why I do them $5,000 builds, I'm just shaking. It's like, oh my God, I don't want to break this. These are bad enough. When I get the 5,000 build, which I have done, I am just a nervous. Although I'm getting better. I have to admit, guys, I'm getting better at doing those high-end builds. I'm not so shaky anymore. I can just go click, 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 boom, boom, done. But when I first started doing the high-end builds, I was that way for about the first 3 builds that I did when they're $5,000 and up. I was just literally kind of just shaking, but I'm fine now. That's when I started out. But these low-grade builds, and so that's why I'm not too careful with it, because it's a low-grade build. It's less than I think, $800 build, which is fine with me. I usually do the $1,000 and $2,000 builds. Mine are about $970 some, so they're close to $1,000. I just didn't want to overdo it on the storage and just buy into storage, and so I just kept it simple and just put a 1 terabyte cheap drives in there, Samsung. Although Samsung's not really cheap, but I don't know. What do you guys think? The next load grade from do they compare any to, I don't know, like any other brands out there? Because I have Team Group, and I have, Samsung. I wanted to go back to Samsung, but I looked at Samsung the other day at prices. Oh my God. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, I'll stay away from Samsung for quite a while. Which, again, like I said at the beginning of the show, I understand why people are going for the lower end parts. It's just getting very, very expensive to do a high-end build if you don't have the money. And I see what they're talking about. Everybody says Samsung's not expensive. Well, that's because you got a couple extra $1,000 sitting in your back pocket. You can blow money like that. Really? If you got the money to spend on that high-end stuff, by all means, go for it. But I don't. That's why I have to stick to the low-grade builds and just buy or build a $600-700 computer nowadays. Because, well, I won't get into reasons as to why, but there's reasons why I can't do the expensive builds. I can for customers because they give me the money, or I get paid for it. But personally, for my own builds, family got involved. They don't want me spending money. My dad called from Kansas and really gave me a butt chewing about me spending a couple $100 a month of money that's not necessarily don't need to spend it. Then my mom called. Oh. Hey guys, this is a sticker. You know where this goes for the NVMe? Remember when I said the label side was down? This is a sticker. I thought it was a magnet or whatever, or some kind of thing you just put on the motherboard. No, it's a sticker. I didn't realize that. You guys didn't tell me. I'm sure you didn't know. I didn't know until now. I was looking at this and like, why is there a clear end at the end? What is that there for? I couldn't understand it, so I looked and like, why is that like that? So I bent it. I took this and I went, that's a stick. I didn't know that. I had no idea that was a sticker. 4.0. Wow, that was that's different. But again, like I said, this is new parts. Nobody told me, look at that sticker, put the sticker on the opposite side of the NVMe. No one said that. Well, maybe that's because no one knew, but I heard my phone vibrate. Hey, Ski Man, if you're out there, if you're on Zoom tonight, I want to give you my personal info so you can get a hold of me by phone. I'll give you my number. And we can text back and forth and do whatever, but I'm trying to expand my YouTube friends by getting their contact information so I can talk to them. And again, Ken, thank you very much for calling me. Even though we're on a live stream, I do appreciate it. Better to check twice and do it right the first time than do it wrong first and get it totally screwed up. So I do appreciate your phone call. Yeah, Ski Man. You and I need to get together, and tonight on Zoom I'll send you a private message and I'll give you my phone number, whatever else you want. And every once in a while I'll just text you and say hi. I'm always wondering what you guys are out there doing. Like, I wonder what Ski Man's doing. Well, if I had his number, I could text him like, hey, what you up to? I don't have your number. So we'll do that on Zoom. Don't leave your number on here because you know how YouTube is with phone numbers. They'll write it down and then they'll call you. So we'll do that tonight. Okay? And with that, guys, it is 6:01. I'm going to wrap it up and clean up my godforsaken mess. Because, oh my God, I've thrown everything everywhere. I didn't mean to, but like I said, I'm not really in the best of moods. My colitis is just not wanting to behave today. So I do excuse me for being a little cranky. I just don't know why it's wanting to behave that. I didn't eat anything today. I don't know why it's the Mountain Dew that's doing it. I took my meds late. I got up around 9:30, 9:40, and I immediately came out here and saw the horrendous mess. I had to clean it. I just had to clean it. So around 11, 12:30, 1 o'clock, it's like, oh, shoot, my meds. So I ran in there and took my meds, and by that time, colitis had already grabbed a hold of me, and it's not letting go yet. So, but so far, I'm doing okay. I'm not in too much pain, but I overdosed on my meds because I went and took another 4 pills. Or no, 3 pills. 3. So that'll catch up to the first set that I took. So I'll be okay. I'll survive. But if I'm not on Zoom tonight, that would probably be why. Because colitis, the best thing for me to do when it's that bad is just lay down in bed, forget about everything else, and just go to sleep. But I like I said, I think I'll be okay by 9 o'clock. I think we'll be doing just fine. And yeah, that's gonna be a wrap, guys. Thank you for all showing up. Again, sorry for things being kind of uneven and me kind of in a not so good mood, just my colitis. I didn't think it would affect my mood that much. I'm noticing I'm a little bit snappy. So, yeah, thank you for all stopping by. Do greatly appreciate it. Am I going to do a live stream tomorrow? You know, if I do, well, we'll probably go back to this MSI. To finish the micro ATX case, I gotta do the same thing. I gotta clean the CPU, put the cooler on that, um, and we'll get that fired up. I'll see if it starts up or blows up. That's my theme for tomorrow. Is we're gonna see if it starts up or blows up. That's gonna be the title. Start up or blow up. I don't know about that one. I don't know about this MSI. I might change the power supply in that thing. I might go to the tiny, small power supply. I got a full ATX power supply in that thing, and it's supposed to have an SF. Small form factor. And I didn't do that. I mean, it'll work, but the CPU is really too big for it. Speaking of that, thinking about switching power supplies and buying another Thermaltake. And that's what I need. What I need, and there's no way for me to buy it. It's just not gonna happen. But I don't have any of my computers imaged. I don't have any of them backed up. I do take the videos and stuff and I copy them to a different drive. Documents are on a different USB drive. But I need to get some more SSDs and do video images on all three computers when I get them built. And then I'm going to do a backup, and then backups and everything are going to go on that. Not really a server, but it's going to have, hopefully at some point, 2 16-terabyte hard drives. But I'm going to stick with one for now, see how that goes, and then kind of wrap it all up and put another one in there. And so, but that's it, guys. I'm going to go clean the place up. And hopefully I'll see all of you tomorrow or tonight on YouTube. And then see the rest of you on Zoom later tonight. The new people here. Let me go through a few of these names here. Looks like I just got the Zoom homies here. Oh, Salty Hanker, thank you for the stream. It was an interesting build so far. Take care. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. So any of you new people here want to be on the live stream, get on Ken Stout live stream. I forget the times. He lives in Indiana, so I'm 9 o'clock. He's an hour ahead of me. Just watch Ken Stout live. And if you want to get on Zoom, talk to me. That's how you're going to do it. I don't have a Zoom account myself. I can't do what Ken does. I'm not going to pay the money to do what he does. It's an awful expensive way to do community chat, but, you know, the live stream and video and all that. But I don't know. Times may change. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. You all have a good one. Catch you all next time. Bye for now. Okay, now, how do I stop this thing? Okay, I guess I hit stop recording. You will need to be able to reconnect. Your stream will stop. You no longer be live.